Hello everyone. In this talk, I have prepared a new series of collision avoidance exercise, which locate at the Singapore Strait. In this series, we have 6 exercises. Each exercise has been executed by the experienced shipmaster. Let's check out what the result. And the passing rate is about 20%. This is not junior office. This is real captain at real sea. In the most hard-working ship container vessel, some captain was working at 2 weeks at least 10 port, calling and departure. Okay, now you see 3 small islands lying together. This is the south part of the fairway. Last collision of MSC Alexandra was at the red circle, and in our exercise, the hot spot is Singapore East Pilot Boarding Ground, and we marked with the orange color. Some vessel coming from the south, and this was small vessel, and many is the vessel outbound from the Singapore port. This look not so difficult as the Shanghai, but it's well enough. Our exercise was executed every 10 minutes because in the real life, that's what the captain got. We give you 6 minutes to evaluate the situation, and you have to make quick decision first. Some decision or some lesson you should learn before you join the simulator's bridge. Okay, we will give you all the concepts you need to passing this exercise safely. Don't leave. What happens if you are the red container ship going the coast 060? You are about to enter the collision hotspot, which is in orange color. Some vessels may be outbound the Singapore port, and some small vessels coming from the Indonesia islands may be trying to crossing the traffic from south. And there were some fishing vessels gathering around the strait to make a living by fishing. Okay, right now our position is north of this buoy. This buoy seems harmless if you are a junior officer, because you didn't study the chart carefully. Why you didn't study carefully? Because you use electric chart, so you cannot check on the paper. You have to look each one by one with your own eye to check in the dangers around your sailing route. This is very bad for the young men, because nobody have this ability to check all the dangers by the electric chart. Once the course is setting safely, maybe you have to going through the maneuvering to avoid the fishing vessel, so go aground in this isolated danger. So right now we see on the picture on ship is color red, going 060 degrees eastbound, and in our speed vector right now is 6 minutes. This 6 minutes give us a lot of trouble. And we can see the collision risk in our coastline right now is 3 vessels, 2 vessels outbound and 1 vessel from the south. Okay, we have this idea. Then we can check on what really happened after 3 minutes. In here, we have to simplify this radar picture to give us a more clear view of what's gonna be happen. So we can check on the first collision spot. What we saw at the previous motion picture. I say I will told you how to read the radar screen without the data area, because that was a distraction to our lookout. Right now, we know we have 3 collision spots. The first one is color green. The reason why is this spot is happened at the speed vector about half length. It means after 3 minutes, we were arriving at this collision spot. But another sailing vessel were arriving here only after 5 minutes. So actually, this is not a problem. So we must be able to read the signal of the collision risk by the intersection point in our coastline or our collision stick. The second one, colored yellow. We are arriving after 4 minutes, and another vessel also arriving about 4 minutes. But this is not direct transit. The vessel may be going to westbound, not crossing the traffic. So he's already altering course to her starboard side. So we will continue watch on this vessel. Real danger is the last one, but this was a small vessel with slow speed. If necessary, maybe we can alter course a little bit to starboard side to passing her bow. We have real problems at the after 6 minutes because another fast vessel outbound crossing the traffic seems going out and sailing eastbound. This is the real danger of this exercise. Okay, right now we reduce the speed vector in 2-3 minutes. Also in this picture we can see the most dangerous one is look like the one going outbound with the second collision risk. And actually the collision dangers in the first collision point, color green, by the 3 minutes speed vector is very clearly this vessel is not straight. Okay, that's what we seen from the 3 minute speed vectors radar picture. The northbound vessel crossing the traffic is not our concern. 2 outbound vessels, one with faster speed, is our major concern. And another one, small vessel with a slower speed. We can always outwit her by our speed, or just alter course a little bit to starboard side to passing ahead of him. So, compared to the 6-minute speed vector, this 3-minute speed vector gives us more clear picture of what's gonna be happen. But would it be nice we use only 1.5 minute speed vector? This is not the real case because the vessel needs 3 minutes to alter course to change its coastline. So the minimum requirement is 3 minutes. We should evaluate all the collision risk by 3-minute speed vector. If you can master this technique, you are already passing half the test. Okay, right now it's another 6-minute speed vector. After 1 minute of the exercise, we can see the collision risk evaluation is more or less the same as the 1 minute before. So we can get any clear picture by this. So what happens if we use a 3-minute speed vector to see what's gonna happen? And right now you already inside the traffic lane. You should have some plan in mind what you gonna do with this situation. This is our situation awareness, or what we should say, this is our seamanship in collision avoidance. Stop this talk at here. This only 2 minutes for the exercise. Already have going through so many mental calculation and hours planning. But in a real simulators exercise, some captains still check out the vessels by the visual technique. Actually, the radar can give us a more quickly evaluation of the situation. But nevertheless, we should have the ability to doing our visual lookout, especially in the emergencies maneuvering. Our human eyes detect the movement more quickly than the container and the radar